Welcome to the Seller Roundtable e-commerce coaching and business strategies with Andy Arnott and Amy Wees.
If you want, I can switch over the screen and I can show you some screenshots that we took of our last campaign.
Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. And if you can kind of describe them too for the people listening on the podcast, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Just let me see. I don't want to show, this is a client, so I want to make sure I cover up what I did. He wouldn't be too happy.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. So here we go. Just let me know when you can see my screen.
All right. Yep.
Okay. And
yeah, we can see it. We can see a rank graph, it looks like.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So here's the background on this one. Very expensive knife. Okay. We missed the deadline. The sourcing company we were working with, we were supposed to arrive in November before Black Friday. It ended up coming in December. So we were kind of stuck. We only got this into inventory the second, I think it was December the 13th was the first live date. So what ended up happening is we did a press release, a video press release 1 week before we actually launched. And then during the launch, this is the launch right here. It was on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the month. I believe this was Tuesday. It was either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Tuesday, Thursday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Tuesday, Thursday, or all Tuesday, Thursdays. I don't remember exactly. But as you can see during the launch, this thing just went up. This is a long tail keyword that was buried 219 down on the 15th of December, and it went up, straight up. And it stuck. And as you can see, over a period of time, this is one thing a lot of people don't think about. When they're doing rebates, even by themselves, if you're just doing a rebate and then you say, oh, I did it for a month, see ya, and you don't do it anymore, there's a lot of competitors out there and you're going to fail. And I hear people say, oh, I'm not sticking anymore. Or are you investing anything back in your product? So, rebates. And as you can see, is over time, we just stuck. And so I can try to show you the other, let's see, here's another one. So this is a long tail. And then here's another long tail. And it didn't hit as hard as we thought. It actually declined. And then what we ended up doing over here, so you can actually, I think I even have the press release dates so you can see that I'm not fibbing when I talk to you about the press release dates, but it was December 13th and 15th were the first two that went out. And this one was December the 13th, as you can see here. And you can see how, this just took off. And it started to fall. And then in April, I think it was April 22nd, we started to hit the press releases again really hard, and it just went back up. And the next one is same thing. These are the ones that we use for the one primary keyword. I think the next one's a primary keyword. Yeah. So this is the beauty of it. There was three long tail keywords. We actually used 6, but this was the primary keyword. When I was looking at rebates, and I use helium 10, so I was going through the Cerebral report. It said on this particular keyword, I needed 770 giveaways. It's a lot of money, especially at $100 a knife. We ended up giving away for the first pop 100 units. And then when we did the second push, we did 60 units, so 160. And not only did we do 160 for this keyword, but there was 2 other really great primary keywords. So look what happened. We took this primary keyword and it automatically just kind of went up. And look what happened here. It ended up being number 1. So this is a very competitive keyword. I think there's 37,000 search volume a month. So next.
Norm, can I ask you about this?
Yeah.
As far as your keyword ranking goes, you keep talking about rebates, rebates, rebates.
Mhm.
Is there ever a situation where a product can rank successfully without doing giveaways?
Funny that you ask. I just did a case study on a product, fairly competitive, like a backpack, and it didn't rank as well as it didn't stick as well as with rebates, but it went up, and you definitely saw a difference. But what we did with that one, and I think it was 2 press releases a week for 3 weeks, and we're still doing it. Actually, it's still an ongoing case study. So it is working by itself, and you're seeing some results. But I guarantee you, if you just did a couple of rebates in there, the results would be a lot different.
I think what I've noticed in the rebates is that it's not necessarily that you stop doing rebates. It's that after people do massive giveaways, they stop all of their external traffic going to their listing. And that's what happens when the keyword goes, when they're not ranking for that keyword anymore, because Amazon's algorithm goes, hey, you were giving me all this external traffic and I was ranking you like crazy, but now people aren't coming to Amazon anymore from off of Amazon to visit your listing. So guess what? We're going to penalize you for that. And so I don't think it's about rebates necessarily. Of course, they're going to help, because not only are you going to get tons of external traffic, you're going to get all these great, sales that go along with it, because it counts as a sale, right? But I don't necessarily think it's all about the rebates. I think it's about the continuing to run external traffic to your listing after you've done that initial launch and you've done giveaways or extreme discounts along with your press release. What do you think about that?
I agree. It really is. I forget who, I think it was Mike McClary that talks about traffic blitz. You do have to do that. You have to continually do it. Even when you're doing press releases or rebates, you still have to do it. Now, one of the things I like about, you could run Facebook traffic or whatever type of traffic that you want, but one of the things I like about the press release is that when you go with a good company, you're going to get 500 links on your site for that particular press release, which Amazon loves. I guess it's the whole external traffic thing, and Google loves, because Google loves Amazon. Amazon loves Google. It works out that you start promoting a press release with these keywords, you get seen on Google. You get that external traffic because people typing in at Google see your product on as a press release, and it shows your Amazon listing. So you get kind of hit twice without running any Facebook traffic or any other type of social media traffic. But it is 100%. I agree with you 100%. You do need to continually build up that external traffic.
Yeah, absolutely. Amy hit on exactly what I was going to kind of mention as well, is that, people think of a launch incorrectly. I think, like you said, Norm, I think the correct terminology should be a blitz, where, when you first start out, you should be hitting it extremely hard from all different, areas, PPC, discount promotions, coupons, if rebates, press releases. Kind of like my whole thing is, like, I tell people, like, any marketing avenue that you can think of when you launch your product, you want to utilize it, because the more channels that Amazon sees traffic coming from, the more natural it looks, the better chance you have to not get banned or get run through velocity limits and things like that. I think that the more natural, the better. I definitely agree that, it's an ongoing, you should start really, really strong, but then you should taper it off. But, you want that offsite traffic to continue indefinitely. You don't want to turn that spigot off. The cool
Right.
thing about a press release is it sticks. It's not an ad. It's an organic thing that lives on the internet. It's kind of like Pinterest, it's like, once it's up there, it's up there. And that can, if it's done right, could continually send you, traffic from Google to your Amazon listing, or even, to your own like Shopify site, or, whatever your goal is I think that, if you're doing that recipe, I think it's going to be hard for you to fail.
Thanks for tuning in. Join us every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for live Q&A and bonus content after the recording at SellerRoundtable.com. Sponsored by the ultimate software tool for Amazon sales and growth, SellerSEO.com and AmazingAtHome.com.